Hello, little one. Tonight, I have a special story to tell you. It's about a little sloth named MoMo and how he learned to express himself and be brave. Now let's dive into his story. Deep in the tropical rainforest, kissed by the golden sunlight, lived a special little sloth. Everyone called him MoMo. MoMo had soft, grayish-brown fur and big eyes that always seemed a little unsure. His movements were slower than the other sloths, and when he spoke, his voice was as gentle as the flutter of butterfly wings, often starting to say something and then stopping. Every morning when the first rays of sunlight filtered through the dense canopy of trees, MoMo would wake up and slowly rub his eyes. He loved this quiet moment because it was a time when he didn't have to speak, nor did he have to worry about saying the wrong thing. One day, the forest was buzzing with excitement. Colorful parrots flew back and forth among the treetops, spreading a thrilling message. Fruit sharing day is here. All animals, please gather under the ancient banyan tree. Momo's heart skipped a beat when he heard the news. He loved mangoes, the golden, sweet, and juicy ones. Last year, during the sharing day, he didn't dare express his real preferences and ended up with sour green limes, which made him sad for a long time. This time, I have to be brave, Momo whispered to himself, but then doubts crept in. But what if everyone thinks I'm greedy? What if the monkey brother laughs at me for being picky? As Momo hesitated, his good friend, the hedgehog named Choo-Choo, popped out from the bushes. Momo, what are you doing here daydreaming? The sharing day is about to start, Choo-Choo said quickly, his spine standing up a little due to excitement. I was thinking, Momo mumbled. Are you worried about something again? Choo-Choo slowed down his speech, looking at him with concern. As Momo's best friend, Choo-Choo understood him very well. Momo nodded and softly shared his worries. After listening, Choo-Choo gently nudged him with his nose. Listen, I noticed last year when you got the limes, you looked unhappy. You know, a real friend wants to know what you really like. Just then, a steady flap of wings came from above. It was the wise owl elder, who landed gracefully on a branch nearby. I overheard your conversation, the owl elder said gently. Momo, do you know why we have fruit sharing day every year? Momo shook his head shyly. This day is not just about sharing food. It's a moment to share our hearts. The owl elder's voice was as warm as the moonlight. When you speak about what you truly want, you're giving others the chance to understand and care for you. The owl elder then taught Momo a special method. Now follow me, take a deep breath. Momo followed and felt his nervousness calm a little. Then clearly say what you want and remember to smile, like this. I want a mango because its sweet taste always makes me happy all day long. Can I have one? Momo tried repeating it. Although his voice was still soft, he felt lighter after saying it. When they arrived under the ancient banyan tree, all kinds of fruits were spread out on large leaves. Uncle Elephant was handing out the mangoes, and the sweet aroma made Momo swallow with anticipation. Come on, everyone gets a share. Uncle Elephant cheerfully used his trunk to pick up a mango. When it was Momo's turn, his heart was pounding fast. Uncle Elephant, Momo's voice trembled. I want a mango because its sweet taste always makes me happy all day long. Can I have one? He said, forcing himself to smile. Uncle Elephant blinked in surprise, then laughed joyfully. Of course, little Momo. You should have told me earlier. He carefully picked the biggest, most golden mango and gently placed it in front of Momo. This is the sweetest mango I saved for last. Now I know who it should go to." Other animals gathered around. Monkey Brother scratched his head awkwardly. "I didn't know you liked mangoes. Last year I forced you to take limes. I'm so sorry." Saying that, he handed Momo a mango from his own share. Sister Giraffe bent her long neck down. "I'll go to the edge of the forest tomorrow and bring back some special sweet wild mangoes for you." Momo held 2 big mangoes in his arms, and his eyes grew moist with emotion. He never expected that by expressing his needs, not only would he not be disliked, but he would receive so much care. That night, Momo lay on his favorite branch, holding the mangoes he hadn't finished eating yet. The moonlight gently bathed the rainforest, casting a silver veil over everything. The owl elder rested on a nearby branch, looking at this scene with a content smile. "How do you feel?" the owl elder asked softly. It's very good." Momo's voice was still soft, but now there was a note of determination. "I've learned that expressing my thoughts really doesn't bring bad things." "Not only that," the owl elder smiled, "when you express yourself honestly, you also help others become better friends. Just like today, everyone felt happy because they understood you better." From that day on, Momo slowly began practicing expressing himself. He still felt nervous, and his voice was still soft. But he learned the method the owl elder taught him. Take a deep breath, say it clearly, then smile. 1 month later, at the Rainforest Music Festival, when the host asked who wanted to perform first, everyone was surprised when Momo slowly raised his hand. He sang a simple, heartfelt song about the mango tree. Although the song was simple, it was sincere and moving. After the performance, the whole audience erupted into warm applause. That night, Momo drew a big mango in his diary with the words beside it, "Today, I was brave again. Dear little one, remember, just like Momo, everyone sometimes feels scared to speak their hearts. But your thoughts and feelings are important and deserve to be heard. Next time you need something or want to say something, try Momo's method. Take a deep breath, say it clearly, and remember to smile." Now let's follow Momo's example and slowly, gently drift into dreamland, feeling brave and content just like him. Good night, and may you have a wonderful dream of being brave and expressing yourself.